me that he's not going to talk to me anymore when he's the person who messaged me and I had been blocking him. And the only reason why he was no longer blocked is because I changed my phone. And when I went back to Scruff, he was popped up, and as soon as he saw me, he messaged me talking about, hey, what's up, what happened? And then when I'm like, dude, bygones be gone, he's like, oh, no, I don't, that's bullshit. You know, I'm not trying to hang out with people who aren't willing to own their shit. And I'm like, I haven't spoken to you in 7 months. I've blocked you. You just messaged me. Why did you think for a moment that I was interested in hanging out with you? I mean, I didn't say that because I just thought, you're dumb. Stop talking to me. And I'm standing next to him and his boyfriend. Now, mind you, these two people blow my mind. I don't even want to talk about their shit. Their shit is just so whack, it's not even funny. And then I leave that madness and then go on to the other side of the bar, and then I'm standing next to that. It's like, really? Oh my God. Like, I hate gay scenes. I hate it. It's just so annoying to me. Like, I don't want to stop going out because I have stopped doing so many things. And it's like, I'm running out of things to stop. Like, I feel like I only do this podcast like every other week now. And it's like, if I stop doing this, I mean, I gotta have shit to do. But it's just amazing to me. So it was like, oh, this night, it's got to stop. And so I stand there for a little while. The music to me is still good, but I'm so mentally over Dumbass and then running into Cling and Clang. And I'm just like, I'm out. So it's good. So it's like 11:30. I would have loved to have stayed a lot later, but I was like, I think I've done my due diligence here. I'm out. I'm good. So I go to the bus stop, and it's freezing, but I'm realizing, okay, my bus doesn't come for like another 5 minutes, but I'm good. I'm solid. I'm like, I'll just tolerate it. It's not as cold as Chicago. It's just chilly for here. And so I'm turning around and I'm peeing because obviously I've got no couth whatsoever. So I had to take a pee, and I turn around because I smell smoke, and there's a person standing behind me, and sure enough, dumbass Detroit. And he's like, well, look at this. Long time no see. And I'm like, really? I'm like, I can't get away from you. I was like, what is this? I was like, what contest in hell have I won? Like, really? What have I done? And so he giggles, but I'm like, I'm serious. Like, this is the worst. I'm like, this is the worst. So he's like, so what bus are you waiting for? And I'm like, oh, which one are you waiting for? He goes, the 4. I'm like, okay, I'm waiting for the 75. Now, I could have taken the 4, but once he said he was on the 4, I was not going. I was like, not getting on the bus with him. And my bus was coming faster anyway. And so he's like, and I am not lying when I tell you this. Not lying. Now, I'm telling you this story because it happened. This is the reason why I titled it, You're Dumb, Stop Talking to Me. And mind you, it says you're dumb. It doesn't say you're, like the majority of the dumbasses who are online these days. But I'm standing there, and the bus, I can see the lights coming, and I'm like, thank you, Jesus. And mind you, I will be getting a car in January because I decided I'm no longer going to do this. Not here. I don't want to do the bus thing here. I've had it. Like, living in big cities, Chicago and all that stuff, I could do it. But here, I'm gonna get a car. And so I can see the lights coming. I'm like, thank God. And so as the bus is pulling up, he's like, so are you gonna give me your phone number? And I was like, nah, I'm good. He was like, oh, I'm just playing with you. I was like, yeah, all right. I thought, what is wrong with people? Like, just let shit go. Like, it's not working. It's not working. You know it's not working. I know I'm not a 10. I know that I'm not a 7. I know I'm probably like a 4 3/4. I get it. But even people who are 4 3/4 don't want anybody who is a 0. Because even at 4 3/4, I'm better than a 0. I'm sorry. I'm just not. I'm just not having it. So life is good. Like, I'm just like, okay, I'm home. I eat some pizza, and I'm like, I'm solid. I've shut this down for the evening. Life is good. Now, what you don't know is, so I found out about this thing called OkCupid. And so I have a profile on there. Now, mind you, the Scruff, Grindr, all that stuff is, I have profiles to find models. And I've found models. And I have new models come in, and it's great. And Scruff has worked for exactly that. It's worked for working with people who I want to work with, is, for the brand. And so, but the OkCupid, now what has happened is I've got my place and all that stuff, and it's nice. And I really want, and I'm not going to lie to you, I'm not even going to pretend, I would love to have someone that I could hang out with as a friend and just be friends. I'm not looking for love. I'm just saying, hey, maybe I'll find someone that I can go to the movies with, and I can just kind of go have coffee with. And so I did it for that. And it says friends network only. I'm not looking for love. I mean, I know it says that, and I know people won't believe me, but my intentions are all that matters. And so I was like, I would love to just, because things are good now. Like, I'm solid. Like, I would love to be able to, make a guy some tea, a cup of tea, or just have him come over, watch a movie, order a pizza, something like that. I would love it. And so I put the profile up, and So I put it for local, but I realized that locally, Portland is very into white and white only. Like, it's not about interracial. Like, they don't do interracial very well here, and that's fine. And that's something I learned, and that's fine. America as a whole has a problem with it, so why wouldn't Portland? So so it looks like most of the people who respond to me don't live in, or look at my post or my ad, aren't from Portland. Like, they're not. So for the most part, I pulled the ad off because today, actually. So just understand that this portion of this story just happened today. So I realized that OkCupid is not okay for me. So, because the people locally don't want me, and that's what I want, is someone who I can have tea with. I'm not looking for someone to have a long distance tea with. It's just not going to work. So anyway, I get a message from some guy named Carlos in Florida. And it's easy to say Carlos's name in Florida because I'm sure there's like at least 25 million people in Florida named Carlos. Let's just keep it real. Let's keep it real. So we're chatting. He's like, oh, I read your post, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, cool, thanks, And I was being very short because I was like, I don't want to give the impression by any means that, I'm interested, blah, blah, blah. But the exchange was really good. Like, we were really having a good exchange. And so I was like, oh, well, this is really cool to find a friend. I mean, I don't have a problem, I guess. I need to open up my mind a little bit. I was like, I don't have a problem necessarily with having a friend that I could talk to online who's not in Portland. Like, I what's wrong with that, right? So I was like, okay, this is cool. Okay, I won't be opposed to this. I'll let this happen. And so we're getting along very well. Like, it's just cool. It's like, oh, look, how sweet. Like, I haven't had this in so long. This actually feels really fun. And then we get to a question that Carlos decides to ask me. He's like, so do you have any pets? And I'm like, no, I don't, actually. He's like, why? And mind you, I'm a little apprehensive because I know people are so pet friendly. Like, everybody wants a fucking pet. Like, everybody wants a dog. Everybody wants a cat. They want to call it their kids, their children. I get it. I understand it. It ain't me. That ain't for me. That ain't for me. As a matter of fact, I was talking to this dude a while ago named Olaf. This is 4 years ago when I decided to become celibate, and I couldn't do it with him because he would literally kiss his dog in the mouth and then kiss me, and I couldn't. I could not. I just was like, no. On no level is this good for me? No level whatsoever is this good for me. None. And I am just openly saying I am not a pet person. I don't want one in my house. I'm not dating a person with a pet. I'm just not. I mean, not that I'm dating anyway, but I'm saying, hypothetically, I would not date someone with a pet. It's not going to happen. I don't like them. Like, I like to play with them. Like, if I'm at someone else's house and their dog is cool, like, I don't mind the dog sitting on my lap. I don't mind playing with the dog. Like, that's cool. Like, I'm all for it, but I can take my ass home and be done with the pet. I can wash my jeans. I can do all that stuff, but I don't want it all over. Like, I love my when, like, right now I've been decorating my place. I love it. I have spent so much time and so much money getting my place perfect. Like, perfect. And then, mind you, the floors suck. And I'm not worried about the floors because the floors suck. But I don't want a pet on my comforter, on my sheets. I don't want them on it. I just don't. And so it's so funny how people are so pet friendly to the point where they just think of them as kids, and that ain't me. That is just never going to be me. I don't want one. I don't ever want a pet. I don't ever want a pet. I just don't. Like, I think having a bulldog would be amazing because I think they're so freaking adorable. But it's like, to me, it's like a fantasy. It's like, it's not one that you make come true. It is one that you think about and you fantasize about, but you don't push the button. You don't allow it to happen because it will ruin you. I don't want it. Like, I'd be the person that would take the pet back to the shelter. Be like, I can't. I don't like to come home straight away. I'm not gonna go get a sitter for it if I don't, like, if I'm gone away. I'm just not a pet person. So when he asked the question, I was apprehensive. I was like, do I answer this? Because this is about to go to hell. If I answer this question, it's done. Like, the friendship is done. And I knew it was done. There was no question it was done. So it was like, I don't have pets because I don't like pets. I don't want pets. And he lost it. Like, all of the conversation from there on was gradually just going down, going away. It was just done. Like, he was undone with the fact that I did not want a pet. And all he kept saying was that he wanted one, he wants a dog, and he can't wait. He's just in the process of changing some things in his life, and then he's going to go and he's going to get a pet or whatever. And it's like, okay. And he's like, well, what about cats? And I was like, I don't like pets. I especially don't like cats. It's just not my thing. He's like, well, what about if I wanted a dog if we were together? I was like, I mean, hypothetically, if that were the case, you just wouldn't be the person I would date because I wouldn't want a pet in my home. I don't want it. And I was like, I would never, because one day you would want me to feed it, or you'd want me to take care of it or walk it because you don't feel like it or you don't have time. And my answer would be no, because I told you in the beginning I wouldn't do this. And then somehow you resent me because I wasn't helping you with our dog. And I would have to remind your ass that it is not our dog, it is yours. And then it would turn into a huge argument because for some reason you would think that I have just as much love and respect for this dog as you do, when I'd probably be wishing it had run away every single day of our life. So no. There's some things in life that are just deal breakers. It's like you have to say to yourself, I'm not willing to sacrifice this because it's too important for me. And I have to say that having a pet or dating someone with a pet is a deal breaker. If you have a pet in your house, I wouldn't date you. Because I've done it. And it was horrible. It was horrible. It was just, for me, horrible. I don't like... I just remember when I was with Olaf, like, his dog was a sweet dog, but it was huge. It wasn't a baby. It wasn't a puppy. It was a huge dog. And I felt like it was just everywhere. Hair was just everywhere. And it was like,